Morning, it's Wednesday the 30th of July 2025. That's it. Today we've got a range of subjects. The main topic is Peter Kyle. He's the Labour MP, of course, who's been all over the news yesterday. Before that though, Keir Starmer, he said yesterday the UK is to recognise a Palestinian state in September. How good is that? Just a little bit late in my opinion. But the Israeli foreign minister, he's not happy. He said Starmer is rewarding Hamas. This constitutes a reward for Hamas and it harms efforts to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza and a framework for the release of the hostages. Well, he would say that, wouldn't he? Recognise Palestine as a state. I mean, fuck me, it's been flattened. What a fuck, it is a state, I think. It's fucking the right state. But my advice to Starmer, if he means it, stop harming Israel, expel the Israeli ambassador, and fucking impose sanctions. That's how to do it. Don't fucking pussyfoot round them. Moving swiftly on, Sarah Poaching were laying again yesterday. Listen to this.
Of sexual offences committed by these people is far greater than we're finding in white British men, and those attacks are aimed at white British women.
How do you know that they're all white British women, the victims?
Well, we don't
You just
know
said
that.
they were.
Well, I that's what I believe to be the case. Everything I have
But you are a member of Parliament. To say that
Yes.
they're all white British women, and when I ask how do you know that, you say I don't know.
Predominantly, they're. I believe that they're predominantly white
But
British
what
women.
is that belief based
of,
on, Sarah Poaching?
Well, rape reports in my constituency, for example.
How do you know those women are all white British? Sarah Poaching. Well, I don't. But you just said they were. Well, that's what I believe. I mean, fucking hell, who believes her? Put it in that can go up fucking list of fucking lies, what they say. Good news for racist Rupert. Somebody else has signed his deputation bill. That is Edward Lee. He's the father of the House. Conservative MP for Gainsborough, I think that way. He's that red-faced bloke. Looks like he's going to have a fucking heart attack at any time. So that's 12 Tories, 3 Independents, 3 DUP, 1 TUV. I want to say, and a Portage and a pair of as daft as that sounds. Still no reform though. What about that? The Manchester attackers, what about that? The jury's out. It's the second day they're deliberating on... we all saw what fucking happened. Them Asian fellas bash fuck out and fucking coppers, broke a female copper's jaw. Then they went not guilty. And now the jury are deliberating whether they're guilty or not. Let me tell you something. It's as clear as day they're fucking guilty. Stop pussyfooting around it just because they're fucking Asian. Peter Kyle, meanwhile, he's the Labour MP for Hove and Portslade. He's the Tech Secretary. And on Sky News yesterday, discussing the new online safety bill which is brought out to protect children, he said this.
I see that Nigel Farage is already saying that he's going to overturn these laws. So, you know, we have people out there who are extreme pornographers, peddling hate, peddling violence. Nigel Farage is on their side. Make no mistake about it, if people like Jimmy Savile were alive today, he'll be perpetrating his crimes online. And Nigel Farage is saying that he's on their side.
I'm sorry.
Not the side of children who are...
I'm going to ask you to clarify. Do you honestly think to say Nigel Farage is on Jimmy Savile's side?
When it comes to online activity, we have seen unfettered access of adults to children via social media. When we put in the age verification, it stops strange adults getting in touch with children. So make no mistake.
This is a major leap. You're going to stick to the fact that you said that Nigel Farage is on Jimmy Savile's side.
Nigel Farage is on the side of turning the clock back to the time when strange adults, strangers, can get in touch via messaging apps with children. We have now asked to age verify the age in which people can have access to online content so we can protect children from unwanted, dangerous content and also those messaging services where people can get access directly to it. Nigel Farage wants to turn the clock right back when all of that... Oh, I have absolutely no doubt about it. People are perpetrating more crime online, more danger to children online, and Nigel Farage has said he wants to overturn every single one of the laws that keeps children safe in our country.
It's an interesting extrapolation.
What about that? He said, listen, Well, I said, listen carefully, because he clearly said Nigel Farage wants to rescind the laws if he becomes Prime Minister, which Nigel Farage does. He went on to say, we have people out there who are extreme pornographers peddling hate and violence. Nigel Farage is on their side. If Jimmy Savile was alive today, he would be fucking hell. He would be perpetrating his crimes online, and Nigel Farage is saying he's on their side, not the side of the children. Boom, I love it. Presenter, are you going to stick to the fact that you said Nigel Farage is on Jimmy Savile's side? And Peter Kell said, we are protecting children. Nigel Farage wants to overturn every one of the laws that keep children safe in this country. Well, that sounds right to me. That's what Farage said, and that's what Peter Kell said, and it sounds like he's on the side of perpetrators to me. But of course, Nigel was very upset, and he went on Twitter and he said, I'm going to be broadcast live from Reform. I can't fucking stop laughing. It's bonkers, isn't it? I'm going to broadcast live from Reform headquarters at 11 a.m. And, well, here he is.
Well, this is so absolutely disgusting that it's almost beyond belief. Just how low can the Labour government sink in its desperation? Yes, of course, they're in trouble. They're well behind us in the opinion polls. But frankly, to say that I would do anything that would in any way aid and abet people like Jimmy Savile is frankly just, it's so below the belt, it's almost not true. But all of this is, of course, deflection. Deflection because we were told from the very start, and by the way, it's not the Labour government that have passed this legislation, it was the previous Conservative government that have passed this legislation, which is why you've barely heard a squeak out of them. But if it's designed to protect children, then I sense it may very, very well have been drawn up by people who don't know what they're doing. I did ask Peter Carr for an apology, but he's gone out on X and he's not going to back down in any way at all. So there we are. You know, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you're on the side of predators. It's as simple as that. Well, folks, let me tell you something. It is not as simple as that. In fact, far from it. In fact, my
worry... can Labour go? Frankly, to say that I would do anything that would aid and abet people like Jimmy Savile is below the belt. And it's simply not true. I did ask Peter Kale for an apology, and he's not going to take down, not going to retract anything what he said at all. In fact, this is what he said. You want to overturn the Online Safety Act. You're on the side of perpetrators. It's as simple as that. Well said, Peter. And to be fair, Nigel, it really is that simple. What happened to fucking free speech? Like, his son chucks his dummy out, doesn't he? He's always on about it. Then when somebody says something about him, he's always wanting to sue him. But in this case, I don't believe what Peter Kale said is right. Jimmy Savile was a perpetrator. If you're on the side of perpetrators, which Jimmy Savile was, then you're on Jimmy Savile's side. It's as plain as day. And I'll tell you this, Nigel. If you're against the Online Safety Act and want to overturn it, you are on the side of paedophiles and perpetrators. And it seems to me, Peter hit the nail on the head. Jesus, struggled through that a bit, but you know what we got there. Have a super day, everybody. Wakey, wakey! Get the fuck up, get out of fucking bed. Get your head out of your fucking sun.